My name is Pedro Pisco. I worked for the City Hall since 2007. And when I entered the City Hall, it was to run a local economic development agency, and one of the goals was international promotion. And then at a certain time we identified that surfing would be a good way to promote Nazaré and fill the economic lack between summers, because we are a touristic villa, which in the summer we are really packed. And one of our goals was to bring some product that could help us to grow economically during the winter as well, and to fill this gap, because it's 9 months, it's too much. And then we started to develop a strategy to attract surfing. And at some point, one of our colleagues, Paulo Caldeira, he presented us a project of big wave surfing. It was supposed to be a championship. It was the North Canyon. It was supposed to be a championship, 6 teams, huge budget, and we were trying to sell the project to the sponsors, and we with like nothing. And then we said, okay, but the big waves can really be like, we can go like from over the rooftop in promotion if we do something with big waves. And then instead of having a huge budget, we shrank the budget to just one team, and we invited Garrett to come to Nazaré and be the face of our project. And then once Garrett arrived, we have a partner for him here in Portugal, but he didn't. He surfed with him one time, but he saw that it was too challenging, so he needed someone more experienced. And there was a conversation between Kari and Almani, inviting Garrett to go to Mullaghmore, and Garrett convinced them instead of he goes there. they came to Nazaré for the swell, and that's how we met Kari. It was back in November of 2010. Amazing. First year of the project, yeah. Well, as I told before, instead of having 3 times of economic development through tourism, now we have 12 months. Okay, that's one thing. Last swell, I was in the lighthouse talking to our guys, and there was one from the original crew, which is Paulo Salvador, and I said, one of these days people will kill us, because back in the days they had 9 months of vacation. Now they don't. They have none. They have to work all through the year. You know, sometimes they are going to kill us one of these days.
But I'm sure like the locals must.
Oh, come on! They are really proud, and they are thankful for our job in terms of starting the project of big wave surfing. Yeah, they appreciate, of course, our job. It was not easy, of course, as when we start something from like almost ground zero. People are always suspicious, and the locals were naturally suspicious. They didn't see, comes an American here, and we are sponsoring an American, and English guys coming here to surf big waves. What about the locals? Blah blah blah. You know, and then now they all make money out of it. Yep. It's the best answer that we have for them is, come on, no, you make money, all of you make money out of this. So it was a gold mine. We just dig a gold mine for Nazaré. And of course, after Nazaré, big wave surfing, it's not only about surfers or people that love surf, it's about everyone that sees television, that has internet and everything. So that was one thing about the project of Nazaré, is that when we began, we wanted surfing, and first time we saw someone riding a big wave, we said, okay, this is much more than surfing. This is worldwide touristic product for Nazaré, and this will go over the top. So Kari is not only a well-known big wave surfer in the surfing community, but of course for the rest of the community that, well, they saw, whoever saw the HBO 100 foot wave is in love with Cody. Most of the time I see by the other surfers that we have, we are in the high performance training center of surfing, and of course we have a lot of big wave surfers here during the winter, and they are all struggling. You know, 90% of them struggles to get someone with a jet ski to take them out to go. You know, they are starting. That's we have this building to help them grow as well, and of course have a network with everyone so they can contact and they can get help to go out, which is easier than back in the days. There was nothing like this, but yeah, and they are, most of them, like 90% of them, struggles to be here for the season and try to surf big waves, and sometimes in the big swells, sometimes they don't even get out because they don't have the economic potential, power to hire jet skis, to hire someone to drive them out. So they are always depending on the goodwill of the other surfers, which Kari does that as well. Sometimes he helps the guys. So it's really a very competitive world and a very small market. And of course, the ones who survive are the ones that are, of course, talented and mentally strong. We could see right there that he was a big wave surfer by passion. For me, they are of course, Almany, the relationship was short, it was just one, and he returned the next year. Kari, he's been here since 2010, so Kari for me is part of my family. But for me is, from all the surfers, big wave surfers that I met, the best relationship it's with Kari, no doubt. It's family. It's family for me. Yeah. It's been through so much here, and he keeps coming back, and he overcome, well, all the challenging that he's been with the injuries. I always I'm joking with him that he's always looking for the best wipeout of the year. Yeah, but he's charged. He tries. He pushes the limits so hard that, of course, eventually you'll have an accident. And in the pursuit of the best maneuver and the best wave and the best ride and line, he pushes the limits, and then, well, sometimes injuries happen. From his injury on the back, which was the hardest one, it was really like a really bad injury, and I was there since the beginning. And then the recovery, passes here with his personal trainer Andrew Blakey, months training and recovering. To focus on his comeback stronger than he was before. So he's been struggling. Even the big wave surfing is not a very. Only a few big wave surfers live from professional big wave surfing. And of course, he was. Sometimes we just joke with each other that he's not a professional big wave surfer. He's an ex-plumber. Sometimes we just make these jokes with him. And it's not easy, the path that he made until now, in order to become self-sustain his life through the big wave surfing. There's not many surfers in the world that can say that they live from big wave surfing. Okay, and it needs a lot of work, a lot of perseverance. Because there's a lot of them, they have talent as well, but they don't achieve this kind of status in the big wave surfing. And everything together with Kari, I think that it makes the man he is today.